Ocarina Springs, we had lots of people come out here, some of them being famous, and one of the most notable was a man named Johnny Weissmuller. And he was pretty big back in his day because he was the first live-action Tarzan with sound, back whenever movies were in black and white and silent. And he's actually the guy who coined the Tarzan yell and like thump on his chest, which I will not be doing for you today, but that was all him. And he was quite the name back in his day because he was also an Olympic gold medalist in swimming and diving, which, like, crazy career choices, but good for him, I guess. Really unique skill set. And the story goes that Johnny Weissmuller was on a glass-bottom boat, just like you guys, and he made a bet with this tour guide, because this tour guide was talking about how cold and cool and fresh the water is, because it's from the aquifer. And Johnny Weissmuller bet that he could reach the bottom of the lake, and so while he was on the tour, he dove straight out the side of the boat, through a window, and drank from this very spring down here. And whenever he came back up, he was coughing and sputtering and throwing up water, and he told his tour guide that he was met with the force of a fire hydrant while he was down there. So just to give you an idea of how high pressure these high pressure springs actually are. And again, the high pressures, it's a little hard to tell that there's really any water flowing out, but here you can see the bubbles coming out of that opening where all the rocks start breaking up. You can see some bubbles right at the start. And you can also see the plants kind of flowing. That is not wind down there, that is all water. Right here it's about 15 feet.
Como la presión dice que es como si fuera un fire hydrant. No se ve, pero está saliendo mucha agua.
And then to our right over here, if you look out the windows, you'll start to see a green observation deck. That's just left over from whenever we were at Ocarina Springs. We had a gondola ride out here, and you can sit on the observation deck while you waited and just have a beautiful view of the lake and of the entire theme park. And then also